sometimes understanding your diet and what's good for your gut can be a daunting task. That's why we're going to break down some of the ingredients you need to support your digestion, as well as giving you a few tips and tricks along the way to contribute towards a strong, healthy gut.
There can be a number of things you can do to avoid these digestion woes. Although it's important to add that every person is different, and just because one thing works for one person doesn't necessarily mean it will work for another.
Introducing foods into your diet which are good for your gut is a great start to improving your digestive health.
Choosing a diet rich in fibre can help with digestion and keep your bowel movements regular by pushing the food along. This is why, if you're not getting enough fibre in your diet, you may find it harder to go for your number twos.
The recommended dietary intake of fibre is around 30 grams a day. High fibre foods such as fruits, vegetables, whole grains, beans and legumes are fantastic options as they help to feed your healthy gut bacteria.
We also recommend foods such as prunes, kiwis and seeds. Try introducing prunes and kiwis into a healthy morning smoothie.
A recent study has shown that those who consumed a kiwi-derived supplement over the course of 28 days developed a significant increase in bowel movements. It's important to note here that water is also needed to help fibre pass through the digestive tract. Increasing fibre and not increasing water can actually worsen constipation, so make sure you're fitting in your 8 glasses a day. Fibrous foods are just one way of switching to a gut-friendly diet. Let's now look at probiotics.
Probiotics can be best described as a collection of live microorganisms that can help enrich the gut microbiome when we consume them, and are commonly found in fermented foods.
They are sometimes known as good or friendly bacteria and are thought to help restore the natural balance of bacteria in your gut.
Foods such as yogurt, kefir, tempeh, miso, natto, sauerkraut, kimchi, pickles and kombucha are all great probiotic options if you've been struggling with digestion or just want to show your gut some love.
Give your gut the support it deserves by incorporating some of these fermented foods, packed with healthy bacteria, into your daily diet. Why not try adding sauerkraut to your daily salad bowl or replacing one caffeine drink a day with kombucha instead? It's often not enough to solely eat probiotic-rich foods. You also need to be eating prebiotic foods. Prebiotics are nutrient-dense foods which effectively help to feed and keep alive the good bacteria that keeps your gut in balance, and as a result, promotes the creation of more good bacteria. Prebiotic foods include garlic, onions, bananas, flax seeds, oats and soybeans. Try adding some bananas and flax seeds along with apples, berries and coconut to your morning oats for a prebiotic-fueled breakfast. Something else which often gets in the way of a healthy gut is gut symptom triggers. Some people find that some foods cause them more problems than others. We've all experienced the uncomfortable feeling of excess wind and bloating at some point in our lives, am I right? In fact, there could be foods that you're adding to your daily diet that might be a contributing factor towards increased gut problems. Onions, broccoli, cabbage, sprouts and cauliflower are amongst some of the foods that can affect our stomachs as they contain rachanose, a sugar that remains undigested until bacteria in your gut ferments it. This produces gas and, in turn, makes you bloat. Despite this, it's still important to get your 5 a day. Why don't you try experimenting by adding different vegetables to your meal? Some people also find that they struggle to digest lactose and will develop wind and diarrhea after drinking milk or eating dairy products such as cheese, yogurt, or chocolate. In this case, you may want to look into incorporating more dairy-free alternatives into your diet. We'd recommend keeping a food diary and noting down everything you eat. That way, when you experience symptoms such as bloating or diarrhea, you can start to see whether it's connected to particular ingredients within your diet, which you can then look to eliminate. For more advice, tips, and recommendations, speak to one of our qualified experts or visit the Health Hub.